Black Daleks were among the highest-ranking Daleks in the Dalek Empire, superior to Red Daleks, Blue Daleks, and Dalek drones, while answering only to the highest authority, the Dalek Emperor, Dalek Prime, or the specially chosen members of the Dalek Supreme Council. Initially, Black Daleks were the highest-ranking Daleks under the Emperor, with the first Black Dalek leader being considered the second in command of the entire Dalek race. However, as the Dalek Empire expanded and its hierarchy grew, more Black Daleks were created to act as commanders over Dalek operations across the universe, and the rank of Gold Dalek was eventually introduced, which was one of the few ranks that superseded the Black Daleks in rank and authority. However, there are several examples of Black Daleks taking the rank of Dalek Supreme, and at certain points in Dalek history, necessity caused some individual Black Daleks to hold the position of supreme authority over the Dalek race, either in absence of other high-ranking Daleks or as a result of infighting. There is a distinction between the rank of Black Dalek and the rank of Dalek Supreme. While Black Daleks were capable of holding the rank of Supreme Dalek, not all Black Daleks were Supreme Daleks, and all Black Daleks were subordinate to the existing Supreme Dalek, whether he be a Black Dalek, a Gold Dalek, or another rank altogether. The original Black Dalek leader was the second in command of the entire Dalek race, and held the fort on Skaro while the Emperor travelled the stars conquering nearby planets. At some point after this, their roles switched, with the Emperor occupying a large throne room on Skaro and the Black Dalek leading the Dalek fleet. There were many examples of Black Daleks who encountered the Doctor at various points in their timeline, including during the First Dalek War, their operations on Kemble, and an attempt to rescue Davros from a human prison station. These Black Daleks each held different casing designs and appeared to be different individuals, but some accounts suggest that these Daleks are in fact the same individual, the original Black Dalek leader no less, but these accounts are unconfirmed. Regardless of whether these examples of Black Daleks are one and the same or not, there were many different Black Daleks in operation from the end of the Dalek expansionist period all the way up to the end of the Dalek Mabellan War, with some even serving on the Supreme Council alongside Gold Daleks and other high-ranking Dalek leaders. Black Daleks were often seen attending the Emperor in his throne room on Skaro alongside the black-domed Elite Guard Daleks. According to some accounts, a Black Dalek acted as a second-in-command to the Gold Dalek in the alternate timeline in which Daleks ruled Earth in the 22nd century, and would supervise Earth's workforces and production facilities when the Gold Dalek went off-planet. The Supreme Dalek who oversaw the Spyridon operation on behalf of the Supreme Council donned a casing of black and gold, signifying his position as commander over both Black Daleks and Gold Daleks. Similarly, Dalek X, the Dalek Inquisitor General during the Second Dalek War, donned an advanced Black Dalek casing patterned with gold to signify his rank. Other Black Daleks led Dalek invasion forces in various campaigns across time and space. A Black Dalek led the initial Dalek invasion of Gallifrey in the prelude to the Time War. Another led a battalion of Daleks tasked with destroying Davros's juggernauts on Lethe. Another Black Dalek led the Daleks that encountered the Kasabian and was the unfortunate host for a nest of new Kasabian eggs before it allowed the Doctor to activate its self-destruct system, creating an explosion large enough to level an entire base. One particularly prominent Black Dalek was the commander of the Emperor's Elite Guard and possessed enhanced psychic and psychokinetic abilities. It crashed on Strelin and, along with several other survivors, infiltrated a local monastery and commanded the resident monks to build new casings for the Daleks out of lead and stained glass to replace the ones they'd lost, as these were the only materials they had to hand. It took full control over the abbot of the monastery, and the two fought an intense mental battle as the Daleks began harvesting the organs of the Brethren to rejuvenate their comrades. After the Doctor helped the Brethren break free of Dalek control, this particular Black Dalek was burned alive by the monks who destroyed their own monastery to cleanse the planet of Dalek control. During the Imperial Renegade Dalek Civil War, a Black Dalek led the Renegade faction against the forces of Davros's Imperial Daleks. Again, some sources suggest that this Dalek was none other than the original Black Dalek leader, and while there is some evidence to suggest this is the case, it has never been officially confirmed. This Black Dalek sought the Hand of Omega, a Time Lord device that could engineer stars, and although it managed to secure the hand by manipulating humans on Earth into procuring it for the Renegade faction, the hand was subsequently taken back by the Imperial Daleks, and the majority of the Renegade Daleks were wiped out by the Special Weapons Dalek. The Black Dalek was then convinced to self-destruct by the 7th Doctor once it was revealed that the hand was booby-trapped, and that Skaro, the Imperial Daleks, and the Renegade Daleks had all been destroyed. This was not the last Black Dalek in Dalek history, however. The rank of Black Dalek was temporarily rested during the Time War, as Supreme Daleks now donned red armour and Dalek military hierarchy had once again been restructured. However, the Emperor did not forget the importance of Black Daleks, and granted a casing of enhanced black metalwork to Dalek Sek, leader of the cult of Skaro, to denote his role as commander. Following the Time War, Sek was temporarily the highest-ranking Dalek in existence, though he was later deposed by the other members of the cult when he planned on adapting the Dalek race by fusing them with human DNA, something that the other cult members rejected. Another Black Dalek was active during the Time War, the Dalek Overseer, which was tasked with performing cruel temporal experiments on Ogron prisoners. However, like Dalek Sec, this Dalek was betrayed and murdered by its subordinates when its plans became too radical. The rank of Black Dalek was not included in the New Dalek Paradigm's initial lineup, as between the Yellow Eternal, the Blue Strategists, the Red Officers and the Orange Scientists, there were plenty of lower ranking advisory roles to the Supreme Dalek, which now donned white armour in complete contrast to previous models. However, some Black Daleks were later seen in various contexts. At least one was present in the Dalek Asylum, and another inhabited the Dalek control room on the rebuilt Dalek city on Skaro, suggesting that after the Paradigm were wiped out over Trenzalore, Black Daleks were reintroduced as a Commander-class Dalek that operated beneath the Supreme Dalek but still held authority over standard drones. This variant of Black Dalek had not actually been seen operating in that capacity, however, as post-Paradigm Dalek forces such as the Death Squads often used simple bronze Daleks as commanders. What do you think of the rank of Black Dalek? What's your favourite individual Black Dalek that we've seen in Doctor Who? Do you want to see more examples of these Dalek commanders show up in future Dalek stories? Let me know in the comments below.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to
Dalek Bumps.